Hi, welcome guys, it's Mike Newton down here at Latham Golf Academy. In this video I'm going to look at trying to shape the ball in both directions. So what I mean by that is obviously trying to hit draws and trying to hit fades. And I'm going to give you a little drill here that I feel would really give you a good idea of how to actually achieve the different shapes of shots. Okay, obviously shaping the ball in different directions can really help massively on lowering your scores when out on that golf course, because certain situations out on that course will present themselves where you maybe need to hit that draw in and possibly hit that fade in. So this drill is probably really aimed at the guys that may be quite neutral on the shape of shots as it is. So you're trying to work it one way, then maybe the other way for this different sort of shot. But even for the guys out there who possibly have big shapes there, whether it's a draw or should I say an overdraw here or over fade turn into a sort of slice, one of these aspects here, whichever way we're going to work it, will probably help you to try and reduce the destructive shot you've got here. So maybe not necessarily hitting a draw if you're a big slicer, but maybe just cutting down that slice and keeping your ball flight a little bit more neutral. So what we're going to do here first is we'll just put a couple of alignment sticks down here. So if you've got alignment sticks, these will help massively for this drill. But two alignment sticks down, obviously parallel to a target, and then if you've got a chance of getting a third stick here, I know most of these alignment sticks you buy in pairs, but whether you can use an old shaft here or a cane or something like that, that'll just stick in the ground. We're going to put it about sort of 5 or 6 yards out on the grass here, that's on our target line. Okay, so we're going to have basically like pulling the flag stick a lot closer to your golf ball. So simply by just aligning your stick here with a target in the distance, okay, try and pick something that's on the grass here, then as you walk out, we can see that alignment stick there is on our target line. Okay, so what we're going to do now is try and picture that as maybe like a tree. So imagine if you're on the golf course and you're stuck right behind that tree, you may need to sort of shape it to the right to bring it back, or you might feel like you can want to shape it to the left to then bring it back to target. Okay, so we're going to hit our first shot here, and what I'm going to do first is try and play it a fade. Okay, so as many of us know, a fade, we need to get the path to work more to the left of your basically of where your club face is pointing. Okay, now 90% of the time the ball will start where the club face is pointing, so we need to have the club face slightly closed in relation to your target to make the ball to start slightly left, but then the path needs to go further left than the face to then obviously make the ball fade back to target. So I'm just going to open my stance ever so slightly. We don't need to get too aggressive with this, but I'm just going to open the stance ever so slightly, and I'm going to focus of getting this ball to start left of this stick. Okay, so my real aim is to start it left and then fade it sort of back towards target. Okay, so I'm going to give this one a go here. So I'm going to aim the face just slightly left of that target, I'm slightly opening my stance, and we're just going to try and start the ball left of that alignment stick. Okay, and that was a very soft fade there, hitting that green quite nicely there. We'll just have a quick look at that side spin on that particular shot there. Yeah, so 100 right spin. So right spin is fade spin for a right-handed golfer. So it had a very tiny amount of fade spin, but it was a bit of fade spin there. So you can see it's just sometimes starting, knowing where to start the golf ball. I think a lot of guys say to me, yeah, I can play a fade, I can play a draw, but it's nowhere near target. Okay, and that's for me isn't a sort of functional draw or fade. It's got to start right or left and then come back to target. It's no good starting miles offline and then curving further offline. Yeah, okay, it might be draw, but it's nowhere near target. Right, okay, so there's the fade shot for you. So now I'm going to play a draw shot. Okay, so we know now that the ball needs to start, this is for a right-handed golfer obviously, starts more right of this alignment stick now to then move it sort of back towards target. So again, to get the ball to start to the right of target, the face needs to be slightly open in relation to target, but then the path needs to be further to the right of the club face to make the ball to draw back to target. Okay, so again, going through the same process here, but we're just reversing this slightly. So I'm just going to stand slightly closed with my feet alignment, okay, and obviously I'm going to try and work the path more inside and let it sort of start to the right of that stick as best I can, and then start to move it back towards target. Okay, so let's give this one a go. Okay, again, that was a really nice strike. It was quite a neutral ball flight there. I think it's going to have a smidge of draw, hopefully. Let me bail this out. Oh yeah, it did actually, yeah. So it had 500, about 500 revs of draw spin there. So got the ball to start a little bit to the right there, not by much, and it just drew back quite nicely. Right, okay guys, so there we go. We're playing a draw and playing a fade, but maybe trying to do it in a different sort of way. Bringing that target more closer to where you are and being a little bit more aware of where the ball actually starts. Okay, as I say, a lot of guys maybe can hit the draw, hit the fade, but is it on relation to a target? Possibly not. So this drill should really sort of help you out and be a little bit more where the ball starts. And it's trying a bit of visualization here as well. Again, take yourself into that gaming situation. You're behind that tree, okay? So you're trying to sort of work it more sort of in, start it to the right, to draw it back, or work the club more across, to start it left, and you know, fade it round the tree. But you've got to remember the start position is key, because if you've got that tree there, you start it straight at it, it's coming straight back at you quite quickly. So obviously you've got to have that face pointing left of target, but then the path working further left. Okay, so good little tip there for you guys, maybe just to something a little bit different to try and help shape your shots. And again, as I mentioned earlier, certain situations on the golf course will really sort of push you in a position where you can start to maybe fade a shot into a tight pin spot that's on the right of that green, or trying to hit it against a bit of a right to left wind, or vice versa. Okay, so a good way of really trying to get your scores down. Again, it's going to be a little bit of practice doing this first, build up the confidence of doing it on the range before probably you take that to the golf course. All right, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do share this around, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. You know, are you a fader? You draw the golf ball? Can you shape it both ways? You know, it's obviously a great asset to have. You see a lot of the tour guys very much able to do that, to hit really tight sort of pin positions in certain shots they want to hit out on that golf course. Okay, thanks very much for watching, guys. Please do hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch up with you all very soon.